You probably think you're in control of your plants. That's cute. The truth is, plants have been running an elaborate con game on humanity for the past 12,000 years, and we fell for it harder than a college freshman falling for a pyramid scheme. The agricultural revolution was a trap. Let's talk about how plants invented slavery and made us like it. Wheat. Somehow convinced nomadic hunter-gatherers to settle down, work 16-hour days, develop bad backs, and invent capitalism just so it could spread across 6 continents. Modern wheat covers an area 10 times the size of the UK. Corn, maize, went from a pathetic grass with tiny kernels to the world's most produced crop by turning humans into its personal genetic engineers. 90% of corn can't even reproduce without human help. Rice domesticated entire civilizations by requiring backbreaking labor in flooded paddies. The average traditional rice farmer bends over 15,000 times per planting season. Chemical warfare and mind control. Plants don't just defend themselves, they weaponized human pleasure centers. Coffee and tea contain caffeine, which is literally a pesticide that attacks insects' nervous systems. Humans discovered it and went, makes me anxious and destroys my sleep schedule. I'll take 20. The global coffee trade is worth $100 billion annually. That's how much we'll pay to be gently poisoned every morning. Chili peppers developed capsaicin to deter mammals. Humans responded by creating a $4 billion hot sauce industry, and YouTube shows where people cry while eating wings, which translates to, why would anyone do this to themselves? Nicotine is such an effective insecticide that tobacco plants got humans to willingly inhale it despite knowing it causes cancer. The bait and switch scams. Some plants offer rewards that aren't even real. Strawberries are lying to you. The red fleshy part? Not the fruit. The actual fruits are those tiny specks on the surface called achenes. You've been eating the equivalent of a candy wrapper your whole life. Vanilla is the second most expensive spice because it only grows in a narrow tropical belt. The flowers bloom for just 1 day per year. Natural pollination requires a specific Mexican bee. Hand pollination takes skilled laborers 3 years to produce harvestable pods. Cashews grow on trees that produce poison ivy's toxic cousin in their shells. Workers have to carefully roast them to neutralize the urushiol. Psychological manipulation tactics. Plants have perfected emotional blackmail. Tulips caused the world's first speculative bubble in 1637, when single bulbs sold for 10 times a craftsman's annual salary. The Semper Augustus tulip was worth $2 million in today's money. Avocados evolved to be eaten by giant ground sloths. When those went extinct, they nearly died out until humans decided to become their replacement slaves. Now we pay $3 extra for guac. Pineapples take 18 to 24 months to grow one fruit. The ultimate trolls. Some plants exist purely to mess with us. Durian smells like rotting garbage, but tastes like custard. Scientists still debate why, but the leading theory is plants thought it would be funny. It's banned in many public spaces. The only fruit with a criminal record. Cilantro tastes like soap to 14% of people due to a genetic variant. Restaurants report this causes more arguments than politics at family dinners. The corpse flower smells like dead bodies when it blooms, which it does randomly every 7 to 10 years. People line up for hours to experience this. Plants have successfully trained us to enjoy being disgusted. After 400 million years of evolution, plants have perfected the art of making humans do their bidding. They can't move, but they made us build global transportation networks for them. They can't speak, but they convinced us to spend billions on fertilizers.